Hello friends, do you know that your body language plays a very vital role whenever you are communicating with someone, especially during a personal interview? So in this session, I am going to give you some powerful body language tips, and I am going to talk about importance of non-verbal communication at the time of a personal interview. So first thing first, so whenever you are sitting in front of a panel at the time of a virtual interview or at the time of a one-to-one physical interview, how is it that you should be sitting? So first and foremost, you need to be very attentive that your body language should be in a very expanded way. That means you should not be coming across as a person who is sitting in a shrunk position like this. While you should be sitting in a way wherein your back should be, your spine should be straight, your chest should be outward, and your shoulders should be erect. So this is how you should be sitting in terms of the upper part of your body. Then comes the second part, which is where is it that you should be keeping your hands, whether it should be you should have a folded arms or whether you should have folded hands. So these two things, that is folded arm and folded hands, is a complete no-no. Why do I say that? Because that shows that you are defensive or you are nervous. So the ideal position is that your hand should be there on your thighs. This is what it is. Then comes the third thing in your body posture, which is what should be the distance between your 2 feet. So the distance between your 2 feet should be exactly the distance between your shoulders. So like for example, the distance between my shoulders is this much, so my feet should be spread across in this, only appropriately. It should not be over outward, it should not be like this, because this is again a sign of being defensive or being nervous. So the ideal position is this. So this is how you should be sitting, but not with a dingy face, but with a smile on your face. So this is how you should be sitting, this position. Then comes the second important part of non-verbal communication, which is your eye contact. Now, please try to understand that in case there are multiple interviewers who are interviewing you, then one of the person who is asking you a question, you should be giving at least 60 to 65% importance to that person in terms of maintaining your eye contact with the panel who has asked the question, while you should also be looking at the eyes of the remaining two panel because they should not be feeling left out. So maintaining appropriate eye contact with all the panel members is something which is very crucial, but nevertheless, more important should be given on person who has asked the question to you. So this is important. And your eye contact should be on the eyes or on the face of a person. It should not be that you should be staring at the floor or you should be looking at the roof, because that again shows that you are distracted or you are nervous. So this should not be the ideal way. So please avoid doing this. Then comes another important thing, which is the smile. So the power of smile also plays a very vital role, both in virtual interview as well as in physical interview. So please try to understand that smiling people are always welcoming and they are always looked up to. So you should always have a natural and genuine smile on your face. It should not be that you should be outrightly laughing or because that is not giving a positive sign, but a genuine smile on your face gives the other person a very positive vibes. That is very important. Also, your hand movements plays a very vital role. So hand movements shows that you are actually interested in that event and you are enthusiastic about joining that organization and you are giving your 100%. So appropriate hand movements also plays a very vital role, but it should not be that you should be doing it out of the box. So it should be in a very appropriate position. So this is important. Another important thing that comes into my mind, that there are I've come across students who have always been fiddling with either the pen which they have in their hand. So ideally you should not be having a pen in your hand during an interview, and in case you have a pen, then please don't fiddle with that. Keep it in your pocket and don't take it out till the time the panel doesn't ask you to take your pen out and answer some question which is to be written on a piece of paper. This is important. And you should not be playing with your fingers, you should not be touching your nose or eyes or lobes. So please avoid doing this. So these are few important body language tips on non-verbal communication, which if you keep in mind at the time of your personal interview, then probably you will be coming across as a very confident person, because you'll be able to make a connect with the panel, with the interviewer, and that will give him a very positive outlook about you, and your chances of cracking a personal interview will be very high. Please keep this in mind, and all the best, and thank you so much for watching this video.